In this video, I will demonstrate the audit tool. When you open the audit tool, you are presented with the audit dashboard, which shows key statistics and figures for the month. The right-hand side shows statistics across the year. Moving down, you will see the most frequent breaches based on the audit reports. This will allow staff to identify themes and trends. The lower left-hand side shows a summary of all of the due audits, and you can also see what audits have recently been completed. You can also view, share, and print the reports from here. So let's show you the extended areas of the audit. We've got the dashboard, which I've just shown you, and we've got the audit list, which is pretty much the same as the lower left-hand side of the dashboard. It is simply just a list of all of the pending audits. You can also see the completed audits and download the reports from here as well. Here you can also schedule and launch a new audit. And here is where you can create, edit, or delete an audit template. This is an existing audit that we have completed. You can see that it has the different categories here, and under the categories, you can add the questions. It's very simple. If I want to add a new category, I can put test category. I move down and I can see my test category is here, and I can add my test question. And let's just see how that goes. Let's start a new audit. So the first section of the audit shows information on the reporter. So it's automatic and it's linked to my account. So it automatically says my name and email address. I can also write other staff members that are present with me during the inspection or in the service. It's entirely up to you. And the second part of the audit is answering the questions. This is all related to infection control. They're just mock questions. So you can click compliant, non-compliant, not applicable, and not inspected. Not applicable is an option and the score will be adjusted. And that goes for not inspected as well. If you haven't inspected it, just write your reasons why here. You can add any evidence, take pictures. If you're completing this on an iPad or a phone, then you can actually take pictures whilst you're completing the audit and it will automatically feed through here. So moving on, let's just complete this quickly. Compliant. Let's do some non-compliant ones. And you can see the test category that I created just a moment ago is now at the bottom. So you can see that it's a very effective tool. You can add and delete categories and questions as you please. So let's go to the next step. Area 3 shows you the audit results, shows you how many questions are compliant, allows you to quickly have a view of what you have completed. It also shows you the non-compliant areas as well. Let's click on the next step. Section 4 will show you the audit summary for the audit. For non-compliant questions, it will automatically generate an action plan. So as you can see, I ticked non-compliant for these 3 questions here. You are required to add an action. You cannot click save unless you submit an action for the non-compliant question. Here, you add the owner, you add the due date, you add the action. And here it is. It attaches itself there. So let's press save. So now that is completed, let's go to the audit dashboard. And we can see now that the information has pulled through to the dashboard. The actions from the audit that we've just completed has automatically pulled through to the action plan. So there's one more area that I'd like to show you. We have an audit schedule in the form of a calendar. And here is where you can schedule your audits and see what's going on for that day. So every staff member will have a different color so you can see who is who. So here I can schedule an audit. So I'm going to schedule a physical health audit to Alexis. And it's not going to be all day. It's going to be from 9 till 9:30. You could change the date and time here so staff know what they're doing. You can actually repeat it daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. You can schedule it every 2 months, every 3 months if you want to. It's up to you. So if I schedule that, it's now on there. And it will be on there in 3 months' time as well.